Hi, this is Genesis, aka Patricia Javier. Hey, dSource, just do your job, baby.
Gotta do my job.
Doing my job, doing my job, doing my job.
Can you talk to us about the threats that Franchesca Alcanter poses for Ana Julaton?
Yeah, it's funny you asked me that now because just last night, Freddie and I were going over the tape of Franchesca, and he was watching the fight with Ina Menzer. And if anyone wants to log on to that fight, they can watch it on YouTube. But Ina Menzer, at the time when she fought Alcanter, Menzer was the 126-pound WBO, WBC world champion. 26-0, 20 knockouts, definitely showed power. And even when we were watching it, you could tell that Menzer was still playing careful against Alcanter, because Alcanter's got some pop. Like, people don't realize, you know, if you look at her box record, it says she's got 18 wins. But really, if you look at her overall record, even with MMA, she's got 20 wins with 11 knockouts. So she's got over a 50% knockout ratio, and even when Freddie watched her, he said that she's got a really good right.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to need to watch out for that. She's an experienced enough opponent, and she's been in enough title fights that she knows how to read the opponents. So she'll like try to read, she'll try to read and see what weaknesses maybe Ana will do on that night. Other than her 2 losses to Mrdavanovic, and I think Rob Cruz just did a story on Mrdavanovic, who just had a war up in Canada.
Yeah.
Other than those 2 losses at 130, and then the Ina Menzer, who she took to decision, in a way, I don't know, man. It's kind of one of those. It's easy to look at it as a pick'em fight almost, because you don't know. Like we can guess, right? We can try to guess, but remember, like, some people thought Ana was going to blow through Villalobos, but you were there, and you saw how tough that fight is, right? I think that Ana's talents are definitely very high, but one of the things that we always, give credit to her for is that she doesn't fight people who aren't very good. You won't see Ana fight someone who's 6 wins, 18 losses, or anything like that.
Definitely, and I actually think this is a dangerous fight for Ana. I was wondering, wow, they're going up against a bigger and strong girl like Alcanter. And I know she's been campaigning at a higher weight class too, right?
Yeah, she was. The majority of all of her wins were 130 pounds. And then the lowest that she actually dropped was when she fought Ina Menzer. And if you think about that fight, for the Ina Menzer fight, Alcanter weighed in at 123, Menzer weighed in at 126, and even still, Alcanter was able to take Menzer's punches. So really, if you want to just go off of history, Ana still hasn't been able to show anybody that she's got that one-punch power anyways to drop girls. And this is a girl who fought someone with a high knockout ratio and took her to distance. So like you said, this is a dangerous fight.
Definitely.
Go to distance, most likely. But at the same time, you and I, we've talked to Ana a little bit, and she's kind of mad about the whole losing to Lisa Brown, pisses her off. And then she felt that she could have done better with Villalobos, and I think just relearning the system that Freddie's been teaching her. Her confidence is higher. Certainly, you've already talked to Rodell, and Rodell's telling you that she's hitting a lot harder.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna find out, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, we're gonna know if Ana's got the goods.
Yep. Definitely. Hi Ana, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
So you're here in LA again at the Wildcard Gym, training hard for your fight against Franchesca Alcanter. So how's camp been?
It's been good. It's been hard. It's been tough, but overall, everything's been going well.
Talk to us about your layoff from your last fight. Last time we saw you was against Maria Villalobos. So how's your body? How's your conditioning?
I feel like it's been doing great. I learned a lot from the last fight. There was a lot of things that was happening in the ring. Just being able to sit back and watch it on video and sit there watching it with Freddie Roach as well. It really helped out a lot in terms of keeping me in the gym for the next several months afterwards. I literally didn't have a break since, so I've been staying in shape. I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger. I've gotten a little bit more seasoned, kind of understanding the style a little bit better. And so for this fight, I think everything's all set and I'm good to go.
That's awesome. And I know you. This is your second fight back with Freddie.
Yes.
So you had to relearn that whole system. Can you talk to us more about that?
you have to be in great shape. A lot of punches, a lot of intensity, a lot of passion needs to be involved in it. On the points where you feel like you're at your fatigue point. You know, you have Freddie Roach sitting there in the corner telling you, hit harder, hit like you mean it. And you're like at your last round. And you've had a workout earlier, and it doesn't even matter because it would always count right at that moment. So right now, everything's just really tough. It feels good to get back into it. I feel a little more looser, a lot more relaxed into it. I feel like it's more like it fits my body style, body type a little bit better. And the flow's been going really good. And yeah, I've just been doing a lot of my work, a lot of sparring, and just day in, day out.
Absolutely, and I also heard you've been training and sparring with Rodel Mayol.
Yes, I know. I'm just real lucky that Rodel is he's nice enough to help me out with it. It's definitely a big honor to be going in there with someone at his expertise level, his experience level, and so forth. And there's no ego involved. He can take my shots, no problem. I mean, he goes in there with world-class fighters all the time.
Well, he told me you punched like a dude. He was like, I felt her shots. He was like, yeah, she punches strong. I have to be careful with her. I don't want to get tagged by her.
I'd say a lot of that would have to do with Freddie just constantly yelling at me in the corner, and at the same time, I don't want to get hit hard by Rodel. So I kind of feel like my offense is somewhat my defense because he hits really hard.
So how does that help you? How does it help you with your game?
I feel like it's helped a lot in my rhythm, my timing, just being able to go in there and not feeling relaxed. Right now, I have someone who's faster than me, stronger than me, and I always have to be focused throughout the entire round. If I don't, I'll get punished severely. I felt that a lot last week. I feel a lot this week, and it's very humbling. It kind of rejuvenates the whole feeling of getting back into the ring, just wanting to just fight. So I'm real lucky. I'm real glad that he's available to help me out with this, and he's taking it seriously. I mean, he's not going in there throwing pitter-patter punches. He's throwing at me.
Yeah, that's what he told me too. So let's talk about Franchesca Alcanter. This girl's bigger than you, and she's tough. I've seen some of her tapes. What concerns you about her, and why did you choose her as your next opponent?
Being a world title holder, I expect everyone to be at the top game and everyone always having these advantages and try to use that over me and into the ring and so forth. I feel like she's game. There's a shot at her attaining the WBO world title. I feel like she knows that she has these certain advantages of me and she wants to capitalize that in the ring. But you know, I've been in there with a lot of tough girls and it's been a tough road for me, and I feel like I'm ready for it. So in terms of any worries, my only concern is making sure that I do what I'm supposed to do in the gym, making sure I do the proper work, listen to Freddie and so forth, and just go out there and fight on February 25th.
So, like, does it concern you that this girl knows the Freddie Roach style, which you're actually coming in with, you know what I mean, on fight night? So it's like having a cheat code in a test, right? So does that concern you?
It can and it can't. I think for fighters it depends on the fighter. For me, I feel like it all depends on what they've showcased on the day of the fight. So for me, I'm not too worried about that. The only thing I'm focused on is myself and my capabilities. So you know, I'm sure she's training hard. Anyone who's going up for a world title fight will train hard, and I'm taking it very seriously, and I'm looking for having a really strong performance on that day.
Definitely. And let's talk about the Bay. How excited are you to finally come back home and fight in front of your Bay Area fans?
Oh, it's very exciting. My friends, my family will be there. I missed a lot of them. It just feels really good just being able to go over there and just know that it's going to be in my own backyard. It's definitely an experience. It's something that I know I'm going to treasure for years to come, especially for this being my first title defense. So I won my first world title in the Bay Area, and I'm bringing it back over here, my first title defense over in the Bay. And so there's a lot of unique things happening, and you know, I got a couple of weeks left, and I'm really excited. Hi guys, I'm Anna the Hurricane Holton, 3-time world boxing champion. I have a big fight coming up February 25th at the Craneway Pavilion in Richmond, California. Hope you guys can come and watch it.
Doing my job,